So in continuation with respect to module 2 of the dry system for robotics, we'll discuss about the deviations and problems in the robotic dry system. So geometric deviations will be there in the robot. This happens due to manufacturing inaccuracies or incorrect dimensions of the robot links and joints. So if there is a deviation in the link length, joints and errors in the angle, this is not possible from the geometric deviation. Elastic deformation happens because of the flexibility of the robot link, joint compliance, both acting on the arm. Because of this, the elastic deformation happens. So the backlash occurs due to clearance between the mechanical parts like gears, gear gaps, loose couplings. Because of this, the deviation is going to happen. So further, temperature changes causes the expansion and contraction of the robot. So due to the continuous working of the robot, there may be thermal deformation of the robotic system. So there may be sensor errors in encoders or position sensors can cause incorrect measurement of joint angles. So like this, the different type of deviations we can expect problems is going to happen while the robot is going to work. So what are the problems we are going to face in the robot manipulator is singularities, means the robot loses one or more degree of freedom, cannot move in a certain directions. So if the arm is fully stretched, it cannot come back to the initial place and start work at the workplace. So there is a workplace limitation for the robot. So the robot can only reach points within the physical workspace. Above that, it is not possible. There will be multiple solutions in the inverse kinematics. So as you know, one, two or multiple joint configurations will be there where it will be giving different results. There may be elbow up or elbow down positions while the robot is going to work. So sometimes there is no solution in inverse kinematic to reach at the workspace. So the robot cannot reach some of the positions because that activity was not planned or decided in the inverse kinematics with the robot. So improper control of algorithm may cause oscillation, overshoot and slow response in case of the robot manipulators. So what are the control of robot manipulator means when we do point to point, it is a control technique in which the robot manipulator moves from one programmed position to another programmed position without controlling the intermediate path. So working principle is initial position in the robot is specified. The target position is programmed. Further, the robot moves to a final point as quickly as possible. The exact between the 2 points, it is not controlled easily at the workplace. So the shortest distance is taken by the robot to go with the work. What are the characteristics we can expect? Only end positions are controlled. Intermediate path is not important for the robot. Simpler control system happens in case of the point-to-point motions. Fast movement between the positions, it is achieved. So what are the advantages of such type of program is, the programming is very simple, high speed of operations because of the linear motions, suitable for repetitive tasks. If you want to do the work again and again, this type of robot can be used. Lower control complexity, it is available. What are the disadvantages is path cannot be controlled by the robot. So what are the points that has been defined, according to that only it can go. Not suitable for tasks requiring precise path track. If you need a precise motion, this type of motion cannot be achieved. Applications of such type of for continuous path control is arc welding, it is possible. Spray painting is possible. Laser cutting operations in the machines, it is possible. Sealing and polishing operation can be done. So these are all some of the operations which can be carried out with the help of robot.